TRC call to action number 58 is very clear, to invite His Holiness to Canada on the very land, the very soil where the residential schools happened, and to have him make a statement and hopefully the apology directly to the survivors and families. That's the expectation, that's the hope. The meeting's been confirmed at the Vatican, so we're going to take that meeting. And then as well at that time, take the opportunity to invite His Holiness back to Canada at some point in the future. And again, there are no guarantees of any kind of apology or anything coming forward. There's no guarantee that he'll even come back to Canada, but we have to make the attempt, and we have to seize the opportunity. And I believe the Spirit will move, and I think things will happen in a good way. That's my belief, and that's my hope, and that's my prayer.
Thank you.
National Truth. The next question is from Francois Gloutenay at Presence. He asked me to ask the question on his behalf. He says the CCAB says this delegation has been planned for the last 2 years. Were you part of this planning, or was it a surprise to learn?
No, we built a relationship up. The Canadian Council of Catholic Bishops is a very important body here in Canada, and you have to have relationships with them, especially when you're dealing with the Vatican and His Holiness. And so we built up those relationships in the past 2 years, and working with them to start thinking and planning of this delegation to the Vatican. And so we've been working at this for a number of years right now, so we can confirm that. And so this is just again, a culmination of 2 years of planning. And we're looking forward to the December meeting in Rome.
And he has a follow-up question, and you have mentioned this, but it's a little bit different. Call to action number 58 says the Pope must come to Canada, not that First Nations delegates go to Rome, correct?
Correct. And so this is the first step, though. So we're going to seize the opportunity in the meeting in December, and at that time we will make the formal invitation to His Holiness to come back to Canada, and so he can speak directly to the survivors here.
Okay, thank you. Ian Austin at the New York Times.
Hi, Chief Bellegarde. Do you anticipate that the Pope might offer some sort of preliminary apology in Rome?
Again, we don't know what will happen in Rome exactly. We can't speak or profess to know what the Pope will have in his message to us. We do want to seize the opportunity again to invite him back here. We know he's very open-minded. He's very sympathetic. He has made some powerful statements, to the Irish people and as well to the people, indigenous people in Bolivia. And so we are hopeful that at some point in time, the appropriate words will come, the Spirit will move. I think the objective in December will be to really formally place the invitation, the formal invitation, in the most respectful way for His Holiness to come back to Canada. And I think that would be the most important thing, for him to accept that invitation. And then no one will know if he does and when he does come back to Canada, what words will come from his mind, heart, and spirit. But we hope they will be very powerful. They hope they will be healing. They will hope they will be filled with Spirit, because it is part of truth and reconciliation, healing, and the survivors need that, and their families need to hear.
And I'm sorry, you went over this earlier, but I'm still a little unclear. The financial compensation question, will you be raising that specifically during these meetings at the Vatican?
That's still another outstanding issue. There's the outstanding issue of the apology directly. And the Catholic Church was to commit and help pay approximately $25 million back, and that has not yet been raised. So that will always be on another issue to be raised and somehow dealt with as well.